Hi guys, and welcome to Sara's Saturday Sweets. Here's hoping that this video actually works.
Who's excited? I am. Clip, clip.
Anyways, today we are making oatmeal chocolate chip cake with cream cheese frosting. That's what got the most votes on my Facebook page. So, here's what you need. First thing, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. I remembered to do that today. Then, you're going to need 1.5 cups plus 2 tablespoons of flour. And you're going to need 1.25 cup of boiling water, 1 cup of oats, and 1/2 cup of butter. I will explain this to you. And then you'll need 2 large eggs. All I have is medium, so that's all I'm using, with a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of chocolate chips, and then let me make sure, 3/4 cup of sugar, and then 1.25 cup of packed brown sugar. It's going to be delicious. Then you need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Alright, before you do anything else, what you need to do is take that boiling water, the oats, and the chopped up butter, put them all in a bowl and let them sit for 30 minutes. That softens your oats, melts your butter, and it even smells good, and I don't like oatmeal.
Those are real oats, not instant oats, right?
Yes, they are real oats.
Okay.
Okay, next. These are the 2 eggs with the 1 teaspoon of vanilla, just slightly beaten.
Look at the bruises.
Put those and your sugar into a bowl. Oh my gosh, I love the smell of brown sugar so much. If I could, I would just use only brown sugar in like every single recipe I ever make. Okay, and then you just want to whisk these together. Whisk meaning just just mix it together till it's all incorporated and all moistened. Oh man, you know this cake is going to be good. Okay, once that's done, then look at that. Oh, it just comes right off. Easy clean.
Cool.
Okay, and then you're going to add in the oatmeal mixture that you had. So this cake does take a little bit of preparation at the beginning, but it looks amazing. I've never had it before. And then you just want to mix this in here. Oh yeah, that looks good. Alright. Then take 2 tablespoons of flour, put them into the chocolate chips, and mix them up. Why do you do this, you say? Wow, Matt. Whoa.
Guys, I'm not sure what to do.
Okay, well thank you, Matt. Anyways, you want to do this because once these chocolate chips are coated in flour, it will prevent them from sinking to the bottom of your cake. Now, you can incorporate in your dry ingredients. So your flour, and then your mixture of baking soda, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon. You know, I love baking things with cinnamon in it. They're so delicious, but I have a niece who's allergic to cinnamon, so I have to be careful with that. Because I usually share all of my baked goods with my family and my church family because, well, I don't need to eat it all. And neither does Matt, contrary to his belief. Alright, so you just want to just mix this bad boy up, and it is getting pretty thick. Like I said, this is the first time I've made this. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I could just eat the dough right now. Then, chocolate. There you go, Susan. Add that chocolate chip right in there. I'm using Ghirardelli chocolate chips just because they are one of my favorites. Wow, Matt, you are really good with this. Okay. That's really weird.
Get different angles.
Yeah, you should be a cinematographer. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, and then you just want to mix these in and just until the floured chocolate chips are incorporated. You don't want to overmix because then you're going to have a really tough cake. And then a 13 by 9 inch pan, spray it down with my favorite, Baker's Joy. I love this stuff. And then, you guessed it, just put it into the pan. And then once you got this in the pan, you're going to bake this bad boy. It has a pretty good range. It says 25 to 35 minutes. So,
Looks pretty gross, doesn't it?
thank you. It looks amazing. I would eat it with a spoon right now, but you know, eggs, salmonella, death. Although, I've eaten a lot of raw cookie dough in my day, and I'm still alive. But I don't recommend it. I don't want to get messages from people being like, you told my kids to eat raw cookie dough. Anyways, just spread this out with a spoon or spatula. And then bake it, like I said, check it at 25 minutes, just until when you insert a toothpick into the middle, it comes out dry. Alright, we'll be right back for the cream cheese frosting. Okay, while your cake is baking, you can make your cream cheese frosting. So what you're going to need is 5 ounces of cream cheese. I'm using Neuchâtel cheese, or a third less fat cheese, cream cheese. 5 tablespoons of butter. 2 cups of powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, whatever y'all call it, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So, in a mixer, a standing mixer, you just dump your butter in with the paddle attachment, lock it, and then you just want to get this butter to, hey, you want to make sure your bowl's locked on here. There we go. You just want to mix this butter until it's smooth. Why is my bowl not staying on there? Anyways, we'll be back in just... Anyways, once it should be all smooth, just make sure if you have a standing mixer to lock your bowl. I did not do that. It's pretty much all smooth in there, and then I just like to take and wipe the sides down. And make sure your butter was at room temperature. That makes it a whole lot easier for you. Then you just add in your cream cheese that has been softened. And if you're using the Neuchâtel cheese, it is a lot softer than just regular cream cheese. And honestly, you don't even taste the difference. It's amazing. It's all I ever use now. Alright, then you just want to mix this until they are mixed together, smooth, and well incorporated. I'll tell you about my mixer right now. I won this mixer from thepioneerwoman.com. You know how I won it? I answered a quiz about Jurassic Park. It was a movie quiz, and I was the first person to answer with all the answers correct. I knew seeing all the Jurassic Park movies like 500 times each would come in handy one day. So I won this, and I was so excited. Matt was asleep when I found out, and I ran in and woke him up, and he was like, cool. Anyways, once this is all incorporated, oh, it looks amazing, you're going to want to start adding in your powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar. Keep this down maybe on a low here, and just incorporate it in little by little, like about halfway. And then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Cream cheese frosting is one of the most delicious and easiest frostings to make. Please don't buy it in a can. Just make it at home yourself. It's so easy. And then add in the rest of your powdered sugar. Turn up your mixer. And let it go! Let it go! Mix up that frosting for you. Matt loves the Frozen movie. Alright. And that, my friends, is it. This is some delicious frosting. Alright, we'll see you when our cake is cooled. Alright, the cake is baked and cooled, and this is what it's going to look like, a nice golden brown. So all you need to do is frost this. Oh man, I love cream cheese frosting so much. I could just eat this.
Yeah, skip the process of getting on the cake and put it right in your mouth.
It's so good. Also, a couple add-ins you could do to this cake if you wanted. You could add raisins with the chocolate chips if you want to do something like that. I'm sure that's going to be equally as delicious. Yeah, I don't know, because I've never really had this cake. I actually have never had it, so there's never really anything about it. I've never had it. Anyways, it's got to be delicious. It looks amazing. All right, I just added the ingredients into the MyFitnessPal recipe calculator, and the first time I used their automatic one, and it said to serve, it was like 1,000 calories per serving. That did not sound right. So I added it all in manual, and it wasn't right. See, double check those things. They're not always right. I'm like, geez Louise, that can't be right. This better be one delicious cake.
That's an overestimate just in case.
Yeah, it's a real overestimate. Anyways, if you cut this cake into 24 servings, you're looking at 250 calories per slice. It's not really the most diet-friendly food, but it's a good treat and it's delicious. So I hope you make this and enjoy. Bye! Show me in sweatpants.